Hey guys, it's Kylie. I'm just gonna end tonight with a little pep talk, if that's okay. You know, I've lost 230 pounds. I know I say that every single day on my page, but it's for moments like this. I'm walking around this gorgeous hotel by myself, and I can breathe, and I can walk. I couldn't do those things so easily just 2.5 years ago. And I really do soak every single thing about that in. My feet. I can walk without pain. I can breathe without having to take a seat down, unless I just want to savor the moment and soak everything in, which I do a lot of that. But I don't have to sit on the sidelines of my life anymore. And that's what this was all about. Getting to live for the first time in almost 2 decades of my life. Was I alive back then? Yes. But I was stuck in an addiction to food that stole all of my joy, because I was living to sneak food in the middle of the dark by myself. And you know what that was? It was lonely. It was really lonely. It was lonely because there was a lot of shame surrounding food. There was a lot of shame in sneaking the food. And there was a lot of shame that I felt as the weight piled on. But I want you to know also, you're loved no matter what size you are, okay? It's just that we are from a society that doesn't always treat plus size people kindly. And it's just sad, but it's true. And for so long of my life, the way that society felt about me defined how I felt about myself. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't. But I'm a girl that wears her heart on her sleeve. And when you're treated so poorly by just about everybody for the way that you look, you equate that with how loved you feel. And somewhere along the way, I found love for myself again and self-worth. And I know that that was through Jesus. I know that. So I might be traveling all around the country, and it may not necessarily make sense to anybody. But you want to know something? I'm alive, like truly alive for the first time in so long. I feel like every day I am further away from the addiction that I broke free from on July 5th of 2021. I'm like more alive every single day and every single moment, and I'm getting to know myself honestly for the first time, because my addiction started when I was 8 years old. My little mind was too young to process the relationship with food that I had had. It was terrible. My relationship with food was terrible for like 20 years of my life. So for a long time, I was lost in that addiction. And so now I'm getting to know a new version of me these days. And while weight doesn't define us, it doesn't. I want you to know you are not defined by your weight, okay? But my weight had given me so many limitations in life, because I was already at a place whenever I had graduated high school that I had a lot of limitations on my life based on my weight. Not because I couldn't do it, but I had to think about things when I went to apply for jobs like, Kylie, do you think that you could stand this amount of hours to work that job? And the answer was always no. The answer was always no. I would need a job that I could have to sit at because my feet and my ankles and my legs couldn't hold up to anything much other than sitting. And it's actually very rare these days that you find me even wanting to sit, because I spent so much time of my life sitting. And I want to spend the rest of my life living in a way that I never have before. Because for too long in my life, I let that addiction control who I was and who I thought I could become. And it doesn't define me anymore. See, I broke free from that addiction, and I'm getting to know the new version of me these days that lives a life beyond any limitations. So I'm dreaming up what I think the rest of my life's gonna look like. And I don't know yet. But what I know to be possible is that anything that I dream up isn't too big. It isn't too big because I proved to myself every single day for 2 years of my life that as long as you work towards what you want every single day and you show up and you work towards the results that you want, that it's possible. So I also feel the same way about my life for the rest of my life. I feel like I could dream and I could dare to live in any way that I possibly wanted to live, because I've already proven to myself that I can make changes and I can move mountains as long as I work towards it every single day and put in effort and work. Is it easy to make big changes? Absolutely not. But it's worth it and it's possible. And I want you to know, if you want to make changes in your life, it doesn't matter what type of change it is, it's possible if you show up every day as the version of you that you want to be. And I believe in you, and I believe in myself. And y'all, changing the world starts with changing yourself, okay? Because if you change yourself in a big way, just think about all the people that you're gonna inspire when they see the hard work that you put in and a complete transformation that you've made. Prayer and a playlist changed my entire life, and I'm gonna live the rest of my life telling about it. I love y'all so much, and I just thank you so much for following my journey and following my story and helping me see that anything that I want to dream up for my life is possible. Love y'all so much.